Hello and welcome, Lynx here, and it is a really late recording. I feel like a mess today, or more like my head feels like it's going to explode. So let's take it easy. I actually wish I could take it easy, but I have nothing. I have nothing for tomorrow, which is today when you're watching this. And that's problematic. It is very, very problematic. Anywho, Friday. 3 days and, well, if we count the entire Sunday, then 3 days until our big event in the radio. So, of course, as per usual, let's get to work. Well, I guess we have to get to everything. Let's go with women's wrestling competition, I think. Put girls in cute outfits and make them wrestle for lots of views. Yeah. Let's go with it, yeah. Why are you again in this? Wrestling? That's right! I think you two could make a big splash if you debuted as women wrestlers. Again, the game was showing it was a job for free. Weird. To mark the occasion, I even decided to dress up a little myself. Doesn't look like I could be in the ring, suplexing my opponents. No. No, that's a bunny suit. And what about it? Whether it's a wrestling outfit or not, I still look good. I thought it was perfect for the occasion. Don't you think I look good, Arthur? Huh? Yeah, I guess you look good. You guess? What kind of lukewarm response is that? And after I went out of my way to dress up for you too. You really are a dummy. He has no sense of delicacy. I was actually waiting for Ibuki to dress up. Like you do. But we are not talking about me. Ah, gee, I'm sorry. It's just... used to dress up in so many ridiculous costumes back in university era. I've kind of gotten used to it. You cannot surprise me anymore. Ridiculous costumes? What kind of ridiculous costumes? You know. Sometimes she'd wear a free-made dress, then show up at my door and ask if she could clean my room. I'm actually a dance character in this game. I should have not named it myself. Dude, she clearly wanted you. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with me? I mean, I'm this guy. Wow. To be fair, then again, it's better to be dense than being someone like in Sweet Fruitcake, for example. To which we'll be returning eventually, but... And other times she'd wear a school uniform, then ask if we could walk to class together. Once she even broke into my kitchen and started making me a meal wearing nothing but an apron. Ah, that's so cool! That was pretty crazy. Oh yeah! I guess I did lots of wild stuff, huh? I think this bunny outfit is even sexier than that for. Doesn't make my boobs look great. Enough! We didn't come here to talk about your body, Lyra. That's not important. Wow. We need to talk about our currents instead. Now, why do you want Ibuki and I to take part in a wrestling competition of all things? I just don't understand. There better be a CG, by the way. Oh well, that should be obvious.
Women's wrestling is rather popular, you see.
Oh yeah, we played Yakuza 0. There was some nice underground fights there with women. It was tough to win there, but yeah.
Women's wrestling is rather popular, and there is contest going on. That's welcome to all upcoming idols. I thought it would make a big splash if a few Lynx sets girls showed up. Especially if the two of you end up fighting one another. I think the crowd will love it.
Ibuki will win, let's face it.
It's a great idea, but first... You want to test our resolve? Indeed I do! Can you both show me some of your fighting moves? I want to see sparks fly.
Sparks are flying in my head for... Oh my god, my head hurts so much. It's crazy. I had not had a headache like this in ages. I don't see the hearts being connection, an option to connect. We actually have little time and I was like, where could I go with that? Wow. Done. And they are all here again. And yet in the scene there were only 2 of them. How does that work? I don't understand. Whoa.
Alright, that was great.
Oh, you're not in a bunny suit now?
You both look very fierce. I'll put both your names forward for the competition. You'll get a lot of new fans for sure. And Arthur will be able to go ogle you in skimpy revealing outfits. Everybody wins.
Huh?
Mr. Producer, ogles us no matter what we wear.
Okay, I mean... Perhaps. Hey, Bookie, that isn't true.
I think you're protesting too much.
Why?
But wrestling might be fun.
Might be, or might be not. I'm not sure. There is something weird going on in Streamlabs. But, well, what else? Really? I was sure you'd say this sounds like a pain. Do you want to take part in this competition that badly, Bookie?
I wouldn't mind. Not if I can fight against Shoko. I want to make her cry. Huh? Are you challenging me? You the pipsqueak? Me, the leader of Lynx sets? And you're a meowsing senior?
I mean, come on, she already got you to the floor like twice, while you never, so...
Yes, that's right. You and me in the ring. I can take the heat. Can you? Foes are fighting. What seems like you've got some spunk in you after all. Then very well. Let's fight. I promise you I won't hold back, even if we are members of the same group. I'll defeat you, Ibuki, and then I'll grind your face into the dirt. I'll remind you who the top idol in Lynx is, with force, if needs be. Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Let's face it, you will lose. Come on.
Bring it. I can take it. You don't scare me.
Gee. I'm surprised they don't ask me who I think will win. The girls haven't stepped in the ring yet, but sparks are already flying between them. I mean, it's always like that. If I don't do something, Ibuki might really try to suplex Chiyoko. What should I do? Tell Ibuki to stop antagonizing Chiyoko. Tell Chiyoko to stop boasting. Tell them to get along with one another. I want to do none of that. Not gonna lie. I want to do none of that. I think that would be the best choice if you didn't have to choose from any of those 3. I would like to say the second one a little bit. Okay, one thing. Ibuki is kind of, let's say, lazy maybe, but at the same time she gets the things done, right? Despite complaining, but the things are done. Chiyoko also, but she boasts too much. But you know what, let's go tell them to get along with one another. Let's go with that, yeah. Hey, you two. You are both members of Lynx sets, remember?
Can't you try to get along? I'd rather rip off my fingernails. Well, I'd rather dive into a tank filled with piranhas. And I'd rather staple my nipples together.
Oh, brother. These girls are supposed to be teammates. But they act like they can't stand each other. I mean, as long as it doesn't actually lead to actual fights. And everything goes smoothly in the job, I guess it's fine. Is letting them wrestle really such a good idea? Somebody might seriously die. In a wrestling, yeah, sure. Maybe I need to pray for a miracle. I mean, we know that wrestling is sort of acting, sort of fake. But let's face it, if I were to enter the ring, I would be destroyed in an instant, for example. So yeah. We'll go with participate in a pursuit for Evening Glamour magazine. Grab some glamorous outfits and be the new face of Evening Glamour. Of course, I won't be the face for Evening Glamour, it will be the girls, so let's do it.
Alright girls, listen up. The very popular Evening Glamour magazine wants to do a shoot with all three of you, wearing formal evening gowns. All three? What? Evening Glamour is very popular, so we need to bring your A game to this shot. Oh, Evening Glamour. I've heard of them. My older sisters are fond of their fashion articles. They are quite high-end, aren't they?
Wait, you don't know?
That's right. That's why you need to do your best. No slacking. Now I'm going to test you girls out to see how polished your poses are. If you don't meet my meet my exacting standards, I won't let you take part in the shoot.
I wonder what fun. Do they actually like fail you if you lose the free match game? Because, you know, I'm so talented at free match games. Not like, you know, the moms. But I'm so talented in those that I win every single one. Still for, like, what happens if you lose? Does anyone know? Has any of you bought the game? Tell me. Have you beaten it already? I bet you did. Anyway. But yeah, what happens if you lose?
Lots and lots of eyes will be on you if you get into this mag, so I can afford to let you mess up. Capiche? Capiche? Is that a sort of sandwich?
No, that's a caprice.
Then my interest has been significantly lowered. No, Bookie, that's no good. The job sounds so important. So we need to do our best. Let's all aim for the top. I don't want to let Mr. Producer down.
You will never let me down. Probably. 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 Very probably. I hope I'm correct about that. It's a grand 500 points that we need to collect. Which sounds like maybe not much of a problem. But maybe it might be. Dun dun dun.
Let's go!
So good. So good.
Oh, very nice! I can see how much you girls have been training.
I hope there is a CG for that.
In recognition of your efforts, I'll put your names for the job. Now get out there and do your best. I'll be cheering you on. You can do it.
Later. Is there going to be a CG? 3, 2, 1. There is no CG. God damn it, game. How dare you? I mean, they look good, as you can see. But why is there... Honestly. Whatever. Ako sighs, her chest, cheeks dusted pale pink as she stares into Chioko's eyes. Chioko's lips are pursed and a shimmery strand of saliva connects their lips together. I'm sorry, what? Their breasts are pushed together indecently and one of Chioko's hands holds Ako steady, supporting her, lest she fall. Ibuki meanwhile is situated behind Ako, her fingers gripping the hem of Ako's demurred white dress. For the scenery before me is rather tame, there is something irresistibly erotic about it. Maybe it's because of the dimmed lighting, or maybe it's because of the girls' evening dresses. Or maybe it's because of Ako's swollen lips and pink cheeks, her chest rising and falling as she tries to inhale.
Oh, I'm starting to feel funny. Mr. Professor, is this really alright? Yako's so close to me. Her hair is tickling my cheek and Pookie. Her hands are on my thighs. This doesn't seem right.
It's fine, Ako. Don't worry about it. This is exactly what our fans want to see. You look so cute like this. No, irresistible. You just need to hold that pose for a little longer.
Longer? I'm sorry, but I feel hot and my heart is beating hard. This is so embarrassing.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly the sort of emotion we want to capture in this shoot. You're doing wonderfully.
I must say I'm a little confused about this. These photos are for Evening Glamour magazine, aren't they?
Oh, that's right.
Well then. I thought Evening Glamour was a fashion magazine and a high-end one at that. I didn't know they featured such a risk content.
We don't usually know, but we thought it would make a nice change of pace. You girls are so adorable, we simply couldn't resist. These shots will attract a lot of attention. Copies of Evening Glamour will be flying off the shelves. Everybody will want to look at your cute idols, Mr. Producer.
Thank you. The shot is a little different to how I imagined, but I'm glad it's turning out well.
It's better than I could have hoped for. Your idols are adorable. They have beautiful, willowy bodies, and their cute faces are to die for. Thank you for letting me photograph such an angels, Mr. Producer.
Oh, don't thank him. He's a useless bore. I'm the one who does all the real work around here.
Oh, of course. I'm sure, Choco. Now, can you try to look a bit more sultry? Stare into Ako's eyes now.
This really is quite odd, but I suppose Evening Glamour are trying to target a new demographic. Now look at me, Ako.
Yoko, what do you...
Ako gasps, her eyes widening as Choco presses their lips together. Their tongues tangle softly soundly and a bead of saliva slowly begins to trickle down Ako's chin. Of course, there is a game there where they mention that, as always.
Oh, yes, this is perfect. Your Choco really knows how to pose. She's amazing model. Things are really starting to get hot. Hoo. As for you, Ibuki, you don't seem that into it. You aren't falling asleep, are you?
Sorry, I was thinking.
Thinking about what? Thinking about what?
The futility of life.
How funny! You really are a strange girl. Ho 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 ho.
I get that a lot.
Ibuki rests her cheek against Akko's back, her fingers still holding the hem of Akko's white dress, aloft. Akko and Choco, meanwhile, are seated beneath the bright lights, their breasts pushed together, their tongues tangled. Yeah. Exactly. They're making some really incredible sounds while kissing. This whole scene is just like something from a fevered daydream. It doesn't help that the lights in the studio are so bright. I feel a... No, I don't. No, I don't. Okay? No, I don't. This is embarrassing. God. They all look so sexy. But which girl is the best? Dude, obviously. Do you even need to ask me? Of course it's Ibuki. Come on. What a stupid question. I guess Ibuki looks the hottest, for her eyes are closed and she looks half asleep. The soft, gentle expression on her face is rather charming in its own way. When she isn't saying incomprehensible things, Ibuki is actually kind of cute. But I need to be strong. I can't let myself develop any strong attachments to these girls. They are my idols, not potential partners, and they trust me. I don't want to break their faith in me. I do have to wonder for... Will these photos even be used in evening glamour? Aren't these a little too racy? This photographer isn't using my idols to satisfy his own lesbian fantasies, is he? What kind of man would take advantage of innocent young girls like that anyway? It's almost unthinkable. I hope this is really alright. I hope to. I do too. Still, it's Ibuki, definitely. Without any doubt, no? Okay. Oh, there is a new... What the hell? Are you serious? Another one of evening glamour? But why? I mean, we might as well go with it on the same day. Huh? Huh? Evening glamour wants us to do another shoot with them? That's right, apparently you did such a good job last time, I simply couldn't keep away. Isn't that wonderful news? I think it's a good opportunity, but first I want to test your girls. Show me how much you've learned over the last few weeks. More like last few minutes. I mean, we just returned from these jobs. I literally, you don't even realize. When did you give us the last job? I'm saying out, but it's the girls who are doing all the job. That's why it's it. I'm just a manager. Oh, that's alright, the girls did splendidly. So what do you think about appearing in Evening Glamour again? Evening Glamour? That pervy magazine. The photographer looked like Santa Claus. He made me kiss Akko. And in the end, those lewd photos they took were used in the magazine. I think you were ahead, Mr. Producer. I kinda get that feeling too. Yeah. Thinking of that creepy old photographer makes my skin crawl. Men like that are the worst. You're so opportunistic. I should have not picked the job. I'd rather not work with that photographer again. It did make me feel uncomfortable, yeah. I don't mind debasing Meowth a little for the sake of success, but he never even used those photos. I bet he tucked them away. Wait, did I just say that he used? What the hell? Can I not go further in? Really? That's all the history I can check? Yada yada.
Bet he tucked away for his phone personal meow masturbation processes.
Hey Choco, as an idol, you can't say things like that. Yes, you can.
Why not? It's the truth. I like to believe the best in everybody, but being taken advantage of like that stings a little. There. Nawako is sad. What are you going to do, Mr. Producer? How will you take the responsibility?
Huh? I'll try to make sure that creepy photographer doesn't work with us again if we take the offer. What do you girls think?
That would make me feel better, but my trust in evening glamour has been shaken. Should we have a talk among ourselves? That might be for the best. As idols, we're a product to be sold, but that doesn't mean we don't have any rights. Let's discuss this offer long and hard, alright? I don't want to be taken advantage of again. Right! These girls, they've grown a lot, haven't they?
They sure have.
At the beginning, they were young and naive. I don't think they understood how the industry worked at all.
It's been like 2.5 weeks only. We talked like it's been 5 years.
But that innocence is gone now. In a way, it's kind of sad, but I'm glad they are able to stand up for themselves. They know what they want and how to get it, and that can only be a good thing. You really have raised them well, Arthur. They never would have gotten this far without you. Let's hope they continue to have bright, shining cars in the future.
Yeah, I hope so too. As the producer, that's what I want, more than anything in the world. Oh, we don't get to see what was going on during the photo shoot. Interesting. So, let's go to training. Training only 500, what I'm saying, only 200 points. Kind of easy club, normally. Not to mention we have more time, so it really is easy club. Let's wait for the skill. Just as I planned. Okay. It's Saturday. Maybe tomorrow I'll be able to sit to the game earlier. Maybe we'll do Saturday, Sunday in one day. In one episode. Hopefully. Now I'm gonna get some sleep before work. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, you know, they should like the video. You know what's funny? Actually, it's not funny, but back in the day, I knew a few girls who were doing photography and so on, and by that I mean they were models, right? I don't know if they still are, and I don't care, but yeah. And situations like that were out there, okay? Like creepy photographer and so on. This business is really shady, not gonna lie. I mean, I'm talking about Poland, but I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case, like, in a lot of places. So, if your girlfriend is a model, or an idol, or, you know, someone who poses for photographs, go with her to those photo shoots, maybe. Just a little warning, I would say, yeah. And beat the crap out of that photographer if he's a creep. Anywho, and once you are done with that, of course, subscribe to the channel, so I can give you more warnings about weird situations and weird people. Also, I don't know, comment whatever you want, to be honest. Comment whatever you want. Yeah, let's comment the job. I have one job. Appear as a backup dancers in musical. We are doing this tomorrow. Wait, if we are done with all the jobs and there will be nothing new, That means we actually will go over here to those little events to find out what's happening over here exactly. Nice. Anyway, why almost 1.8 million fans for the girls, over 15 million coins, they're rocking it. Okay, let's end it. Hope you have a wonderful day, and also I hopefully will see you in the next episode tomorrow. Bye bye.